Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Well, great day, everyone, and a welcome. I am your host, DelorisWilliams of Divine Connections. So we would love to make to allow you guys to like and to share, because we have a lot of great information to share with you today. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And then twice a year, we have 2 annual live events where you can come and network and lift up the name of Jesus and support others. So I'm excited because my 15th magazine anniversary is around the corner. So it is going to be Saturday, March 29th. In Greensboro, North Carolina at 11 a.m. at Kingdom Covenant, 520 Take Street, Teague Street in Greensboro, North Carolina. And tickets are only $35, and we would love for you to come out. We're going to have gospel groups. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have a saxophonist. We're going to have spoken word. Listen, you don't want to miss this great opportunity to network, lift up the name of Jesus, and to bring to connect with local companies and businesses right here in your area, right? So we're grateful for that opportunity. And so I also have a Divine Connection store online, so you can let somebody know that they are a Divine Connections, or you can get your own apparel for yourself to let somebody know that you are Divine Connection. So check it out. Awesome, awesome. So definitely get connected. That's bit.ly/divine connections store. All right. So here is the link for our event. Again, that's divine connections magazine.com/events is where you get your tickets for this upcoming event. So make sure you click on that button or type it in and get your ticket. Tickets are only $35. And if you want to stay connected and know where we are on our social media platforms, go to our link tree, linktr.ee /DelorisWilliams. And there you will find all of my social media links, my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube. And then also you can click on view the magazine so you can actually see a copy of one of our magazines as well. All right. And so you can, for more information, you can text 336-823-2136 or email Divine Connections Magazine 2@gmail.com. If you have any questions about the podcast, about the interviews, about the magazine, about the events, about being a vendor, about attending the event, I would love to connect with you and find out more information about you too. All right. So our social media is Facebook, Divine Connections Marketing, Instagram, Divine Connections, one word, YouTube, The Divine Connections. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification. And then, of course, all of our information is on Divine Connections Magazine.com website. Now, we do have sponsorship on this platform. So if you have a 30-second commercial for your business or organization, we would love to connect with you. So go to Divine Connections Magazine 2@gmail.com. And if you are a good fit and we love your video, I'll give you that package and we'll share information in more detail. I've also been blessed to write my second book. It's called The Key Connector, How to Build an Empire Helping People. And it is on Walmart.com and Amazon.com. So if you want to know how I do what I do with the help of the Lord, go to Walmart.com or Amazon and put in The Key Connector. Okay. Now, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second video for your business, your ministry, your book, your group, or an event, be sure to let us know. We love to customize a video for you. Go to the Divine Connections Magazine 2@gmail.com as well. If you have not got a copy of one of our magazines, it is always online. To click on the button, you can get a hard copy. That's one of ours. And then a new one is coming out, right? For our event. So go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special-pricing. And if you want to advertise your business or your organization, you can do that as well. And we do half page and we do full page. So if you want to get in this issue, you have about 1 week to get in. So make sure you connect with me and inbox me to let me know that you're interested in advertising in the magazine. And last but not least, again, don't forget to go to our website to get your ticket for this upcoming event, Saturday, March 29th at 11 a.m. in Greensboro. We will be there ready to make it happen and lift up the name of Jesus. So please come out and support us. We're going to have a lot of vendors, gospel groups, praise dance moms, spoken word, and saxophonists, and 3 dynamic speakers as well. So we're getting it all in. You will be blessed. I promise you that. All right. So let's go into our next major part of the interview. And that is interviewing some of our phenomenal people in the community who are making it happen. So today we have Dr. Willie Mae Hawkins in the house. So would you help me welcome her to the platform? Great day. Great day. How are you?
I am well. Thank you for inviting me.
You are very welcome. So welcome and tell everybody about yourself. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Hello, everyone. I often say that I am your self-care specialist.
Okay. All right.
I am the founder of Building a Vineyard for Self-Care, LLC. And it's there we provide self-care services. Our motto and what we do, we say that we are speaking and doing health and wellness toward joy and peace.
Yeah.
That is our purpose, but it's all about speak, self-care, and abundance. And again, the core is about the joy and the peace. So what is it that we need to do to get that? And so with self-care, I talk about rest, meditation, diet, and exercise. My doctoral work is in those 4 areas, and primarily they are the self-care strategies that promotes longevity, which means self-care, we have to take upon ourselves to make
Mm-hmm.
that initiative for
Mm-hmm.
ourselves to do
That's
the
right.
work, as much as possible. Yes,
I love that because, it's our responsibility to make the decisions that we need for our life individually,
absolutely.
whether it's financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, all
Yes,
of those actually we need. So you have to learn how to balance, put yourself first. You have to learn how to prioritize what's important to you. And then
right.
you have to learn how to take care of yourself because if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anybody else.
Absolutely. And we have to really be meaningful and purposeful about taking care of ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
And I encourage my participants to do it every day
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
do that. I encourage them to do at least 30 minutes plus of physical activity every
Mm-hmm.
day,
Mm-hmm.
with the rest, the meditation, the diet, and the exercise.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, it's everyday initiative between your devotion with the Lord and
Mhm.
getting your physical activity in. And that physical activity could be, just a brisk walk. It could be
Mhm.
like weights. It could be something that you're doing for 30 minutes. Now, again, that 30 minutes can be 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. But the
Mhm.
most important thing is that we get it done.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you have as far as health and wellness?
Health and wellness. Well, I am a certified fitness trainer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a certified fitness trainer, and I'm also my first and foremost task. Let me share that I am a speaker,
Okay.
and so that's what God called me to do, is to speak. And
Okay.
so with that, I am a certified professional life coach and
Mhm.
certified personal trainer. I mentioned that. Certified sports nutritionist, online trainer, weight management specialist, as well as a certified lifestyle coach for diabetes type 2. So,
Mm.
with those skill sets, I really am very intentional with working with my participants. And
Mhm.
so, to just see where they are and see what their goals are, and try to come to make sure we meet that goal as much as possible. So with that, the services within building a vineyard for self-care, again, I speak to individuals, large groups, small groups. I've been preaching for 23 years now. I just
Okay.
celebrated Sunday.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
Ordained clergy, yes,
That's
23
awesome.
years ago. And so we provide self-care plans, gut health
Mhm.
products, but I also do a webinar on gut health as well.
Okay.
Weight loss, stress reduction. We also assist those who need accountability partners and support. And I do have a diabetes prevention program as well. And what
Mhm.
the biggest part is having that support group
Mhm.
for those who are type 2 or even a pre-diabetic. We have the 21-day health and wellness program,
Okay.
lots of lectures. One of my lectures that I give is from my number one best-selling book, Building a Vineyard, 7 Steps
Mm.
for a Greater Purpose.
Come
And
on.
so yeah, there are some things there. But again, I also work very closely with the church, the churches, denominations, and providing that congregational health and wellness.
Mhm.
So, it's a lot going on there with
Yeah.
building a vineyard for self-care. It's very, very needed, very much needed.
Yeah.
Even the church really need the service as well as individuals
Mhm.
for that service. So, building a vineyard for self-care, we're here to provide. And so
Right.
I definitely wanted to share about what we do and what we can do.
Yeah, and if you think about COVID and how that came and so many people got sick, you have to build your body up over time to help fight all of that stuff. And it's a lot of stuff that's going out there now, but you have to take those, like you said, everyday nutrition,
Right.
different things to do. So, because we don't know what's coming next, so that was probably a little tip of the iceberg. So it was kind of like prepare yourself for what's coming, but you got to again make that decision of what do I need for my body, drinking
Absolutely.
plenty of water,
Right.
resting,
Mm-hmm.
and then taking in nutrition, or I would like nutrition or organic things, to allow your body to be as strong as it can. So you said something about gut health, so let's talk a
Yeah.
little bit about that and what products you have with that too.
The thing with gut health is that we have to understand that our biome, which is our digestive system from our mouth to our rotatuda, if you will,
Yeah, yeah.
it has changed over time. So just
Mm-hmm.
imagine whatever age you are now, how much your gut has changed. And so
Mm-hmm.
through those years, we have dealt with toxins of all sorts of kind, whether we partake it in our foods or even breathe it into our system.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so with the toxins, you got the pesticides, you have, you know, a variety of things that goes into our mouth, goes into our system. And so with that, we end up having what we call the leaky gut, which again is now our lining in our stomach is
Mm-hmm.
ripped. And so now the toxins that are going throughout our bodies. And the amazing thing with that is that the toxin latch onto something,
Mm-hmm.
causing something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Mm-hmm.
it can cause high blood pressure, it can cause diabetes, it can cause liver cancer, it can cause so much that
Yeah.
happens with our health. And so we can't dictate what that sickness may be, but
Right, right.
and so but if we learn to provide that health for our gut,
That's right.
and it makes a difference in how we process. We do have to watch what we eat. Well,
Mm-hmm.
it's really important. Um, and we do try to change our eating habits. But the thing is, because our gut is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still have toxins from years ago within
Mm-hmm.
our bodies that is
Yeah.
hindering us to meet the goals that we need. So
Right.
our biome, again, our digestive system from the mouth to the rotatuda, we have to learn how to take care of that. And
That's
so
right.
the products that we have, that I have, is all natural. It's
Mm-hmm.
from Love Biome, if you have not heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
Mm-hmm.
it's all natural.
Yep.
And so, and I absolutely love it. And so the products we have will um, populate the good bacteria that's in our gut, as
Mm-hmm.
well as detox the bad bacteria in our gut.
Mm-hmm.
And also we have what the one that I love is 40 fruits and vegetables every
Mm-hmm.
day.
Yeah.
So people who've been constipated now no longer have issues,
Mm-hmm.
and it does well. Not that I had problems with that, but
Right.
uh, but it's just it's a thorough system for the body to process,
Mm-hmm.
to for the healing of the body.
Right.
You talking about your energy level. I was just sharing with a classmate a few minutes ago, your energy level. She was asking, but why are you so bubbly all the time? I said, what? I said, when you think about being healthy, you still have to
Mm-hmm.
think about what is that you put into your body, and that's all natural. And
Yeah.
the product is all natural, and it does give you lots of energy. But again, it's 40 fruits and vegetables from around the world. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
from around the world. And so people are being healed from, like I said, cancer, liver cancer, all sorts of kind of, health issues. People had problems with arthritis. They no longer have problems with arthritis. They even used to walk with a cane, and they no longer walk with canes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a thorough healing. But, Love Biome states that we cannot say what it's going to do for you. You just have to try it for yourself. And so it's a great product. I never had problems with my hair, but it has thickened my hair.
Okay.
Tons and tons of testimonies about what this product has done. And so once I learned about it, I said that it's going to be a part of my health and wellness.
That's right.
So people are just still giving reports on what this product has done and is doing. And so, yeah, I love it. And I do my 40 fruits and vegetables every day because I'm a non-cook. So I'm learning how to cook better. I'm learning to understand food better. As a certified sports nutritionist, you know what to do. No, I take that back. You know what you need to do. But you have to build to do it. And so I'm learning and I'm building to do that. So yeah, but in the meantime, because I do backslide sometimes, you know, I fall off the wagon, get back on the wagon. But I always have my 40 fruits and vegetables every day that keeps me going. It keeps me energized. Yes.
And is that in a little cup that you just drink every day, liquid?
Actually, it's a powder. You can put it in your water. You can put it in your smoothies. You can put it in your tea.
Okay.
Most of the products are just powders. My website, just in case, is self-care for you at lovebiome.com. Self-care for FORYOU .love LOVEBIO.com. And so with the natural fruits and vegetables, I'm telling you, I love it. I share it with my dad. My dad now uses it. My sister and brother now uses it, the whole product. And they have other Target ones as well. If you want to lose fat, lose weight, mostly, let me just say it helps you to lose fat. It helps strengthen your immune system. And then they have another product within it that's you talking about being energized. That's like triple the energy that I have now. So imagine, right? Yeah. So and then those who are hydrated, they have products for hydration, and I'm like, I love that product too. So, but yeah, they're all are powders except for the ones that detox. That's in a bottle, like a wine glass.
Okay.
That detoxes, and the other one that populates your good bacteria is also in a bottle. So those are the only two that are liquids. And it's you only take a little ounce. It's an ounce a day.
Okay.
30-day supply. And I love it. So they have what you call the Daily 3. And the Daily 3, oh my God, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're already beautiful, but your skin is glowing, your hair is glowing, and it makes from the inside out,
The inside out. And it makes a difference. And that's what I was sharing with my my classmate a few minutes ago. She wanted me treat me out to dinner. I said, okay, sure. Considering, I have some food for tomorrow and today. But anyway, so I shared that product. And she said pretty much the same thing that that you were saying now. And I said, I love my product, and it's all about investing in your health, investing to your health.
Right.
And, absolutely. And so I love it, and I tell everybody about it. And I look forward to being at the event, still sharing. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. So let's put some contact information. If somebody was interested in getting more information from you, getting a product, or you want you to vend, or any of your services, how can they connect with you?
Well, you can connect with me at drwilliemaehawkins.com. drwilliemaehawkins.com. That's drwilliemaehawkins. drwilliemaehawkins.com. I'm also on Facebook as drwilliemaehawkins.com. And then my number that I can be reached is 919-307-9980. Yeah, I do speaking engagements all the time. So whether about health or just to preach or teach, what I do lectures on certain subjects. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And what are some of your goals that you want to accomplish this year?
You know what? My goals that I wrote out for this year is basically to continue marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing the gifts that the Lord has given me.
Mm-hmm.
So, with building a vineyard for self care, I do look at the speaking,
Mm-hmm.
and I do talk about the self care. But the other part in which I work in is also abundance, because it
Mm-hmm.
is speak self care and abundance. And
Yeah.
abundance is again that place where we try to explore and help those to understand what they can do to enjoy life better, to
Yeah.
have more peace in their lives. And so,
Mm-hmm.
as an abundance coach, I also share about financial products that they can
Mm-hmm.
have that's beyond life insurance, to grow for retirement, to help their children out, the generation and the next generation as well. So
Mm-hmm.
self-care is, making sure, yeah, you're okay,
That's right.
but also your family is okay.
That's
And
right.
so I'm marketing all of those this year. That's my goal, to
Okay.
meet more people and to share that.
Awesome. Well, and I love extending the opportunity. So by being a vendor, not only do you get to do face-to-face networking and marketing, been able to connect with people, get their information live. We also allow you to be in the magazine for 3 months as well. So that's another way of marketing and branding. And then also be on the podcast like we're doing. So we use all of our platforms. To get the word out, because there's a lot of great information out there and people need to know about it. And you want to connect with the right person. Like some people might have the same product, but you might connect with that person because it's the personality, it might be the spirit, that
Absolutely.
divine connection sometimes. And so we're grateful for the opportunity that you will be in health. And it was so funny. I was looking for a health and wellness person, and I had reached out to one of my formal vendors and they couldn't do it. And the next day, Miss Deborah
Yeah.
connected you with me, and you do exactly what I needed. So I was like, how awesome is that? Like, you have not because you asked not.
Look at God.
Yeah. And so it's helping her reach her goals. It's helping me reach my goals. And then also another goal we would like to do is I challenge all of my participants to bring 5 people to the event. So if
Mhm.
you are listening to this video and you know this awesome young lady, we would love for y'all to come out and support. All right. And I'll go and put the link back up there. It's divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. Right. And I see people coming on. So, hey, Jerry, hey, Frederick, and Minister Lipsy. How are you? Thank y'all guys for listening in. So if you guys need any information or any updates, let us know. And I am grateful for spend time with you. Thank you for what you do, because we definitely need it. We eat all the time, but we need to also take care of ourselves all the time, right?
Amen.
So we have to balance it out. All right. So thank you for that information. And I'm gonna let you in with words of encouragement. So listen, y'all, she needs 5 people. I put challenges out there, 5 people that she knows to come to the event. It's not limited to 5, but we just want to bring the community together. So divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. And we will let you in with some words of encouragement. So we're gonna let you share some words of encouragement.
Oh, okay. Are they going to ask any questions?
Oh, I don't know. If y'all have any questions, you can ask. So, but go
No,
ahead and share
I
some
can
words of
just
encouragement.
some words of encouragement is, always have God first, no matter what you do.
That's right.
Always, always, always put God first. And that's where meditation comes in. When I say that I work with rest, meditation, diet, and exercise, that meditation is that oftentimes people may use meditation in a variety of ways. Like I'm a cyclist, so I ride bikes all the time.
Oh.
And so when I ride, not during the winter time, it's too cold. But the point is, so even when you're walking, when you're riding your bike, just it's a quiet meditative time to allow the Lord to come into your thoughts and to listen to the Lord. But be mindful to also try to know the word too, because sometimes we get our own thinking and thinking that we are right, and we may not be right. And so, but having God to come to sit with us and being mindful of the word and the words that we have heard, to receive that word of wisdom and how we continue to live this life, because it's not always easy. So I always say is to, in meditation, allow God to sit with you.
That's right.
Right. And so, so with that encouragement, just do the best you can every day, being nice to yourself, learning to love yourself in a healthy way, that you do not disregard others, but definitely learn to love yourself. The word said to love others as you do yourself. And you come to find a lot of people do not really know how to love themselves because of a variety of reasons, because of life and the things that people had went through that will cause, to just lose balance and to lose insight. But, I encourage to have Jesus and a good therapist. Okay.
And that's a great combination for real.
So my background is consists of being a therapist, mental health therapist.
Okay.
So do not be afraid to have a therapist. My son said, because we stayed in therapy, but he said therapy is a little bit different than it used to be. And he explained, he said back then for us, it was like straight to the point and tough. And we had to really think about ourselves. And he said, but today, well, let's just say the ones that he talked to lately, they are not as straight and to the point as we went to think about ourselves and and I guess because a lot of the mental health issues, even they have to be careful, but still have a good therapist beside you to talk about life issues and try to balance everything, like you shared earlier, your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit. And so if you're working out and you're meditating, doing your workout,
that's right.
Use that. You got your workout, you got your meditation at the same time. And make sure you rest. Make sure you rest from life's labor. My body wakes up in 6 hours anyway, but from 6 to 8 hours worth of sleep.
Yep.
Oh my God, it really does make a difference.
Sure does.
And some say that you got to lose sleep. I remember Steve Harvey saying that many years ago, that you got to lose sleep to get what you want sometimes. And I say that's not thoroughly always healthy either. Having that sleep does refresh the body.
That's right.
If you can sleep well, you can reach some goals, such as losing weight, and relating to others better. So definitely make sure you get your sleep in. I fight for my sleep. My son has 2 pit bulls that stay with me, like now they're in the room, right? But they can get bossy. They don't get that way, but they get bossy. But I tell them, do not wake me up in the night. Do not wake my sleep. I love my sleep. Having a peaceful, again, that peace and joy. And living that peace and joy is really important to me.
Yeah.
And so, and I say another reason why I'm single. Enjoy.
Listen.
And so,
that's a whole nother subject right there. Because I'm with you on that. I love y'all, but I'm grateful for my peace.
Absolutely.
That's a whole nother subject right there.
And again, stick with your 30 minutes or more. I say 30. Because it does the body well, 30 minutes a day. And then and make sure when it comes down to eating healthy, I have learned that there is so much we do not know. But don't beat yourself up. Just practice to do well every day on purpose. Practice to do well. Like my friend girl, she always says she gonna lose weight this year, and she never does. But that's just where she is. But today, so I gave her one step today. She ordered some tea.
Okay.
And I looked at the waitress. I said, give her half and half. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sweeten that. I said, that's a good step for you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she
Mm-hmm.
said, "You're right. This does taste the same." I said, "Yeah, it does. Less sugar." So,
Yeah.
so just start something small
Yeah.
and just work from there, and just add on to it every day, or
Mm-hmm.
through your meditation. Just add. For me as a non-cook, I prayed all the time. God
Mm-hmm.
help me with this. God help me with this, and God
Yeah.
help me with this. And so, becoming a self-care specialist, I have grown. I'm still growing. I have learned a lot. I have, learned to change my mindset on a
Yes,
lot of
ma'am.
things, and that's what it really starts with. It's our mindset. So,
Mm-hmm.
so those are some words of encouragement. But first and foremost, keep God first,
Absolutely.
God,
Absolutely.
and grow with God.
Come on.
Just don't say you know God and we got it going on. No, it's have to be in your walk every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your intentional walk to do better every day.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I know for me, I am learning to depend on him even more. Like we go through things, we worry about things, we stress about things,
Right.
try to figure out life, but God already has a plan. So it's just like lean on him. He's already have the answers. And
We
that
have, yeah, absolutely.
go ahead, you was gonna say something.
Well, if we're intentional about it, and if we deviate sometimes, it may be God deviating us to do something better than what we
Mm-hmm.
had planned. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I know. Even with this event, I used to have. We were talking earlier. I've had this event the last 5 or 6 years in Mebane, but this year I'm bringing it to Greensboro, North Carolina, and
Mhm.
so I'm just excited for whatever God is going to do. Meeting new people like yourself, and just flow with it. Just flow with God. Be where He is, not where He was, because He's
Amen.
always moving. He's always moving.
Always move. Yeah,
Yeah,
always. So,
awesome.
learn to love the Lord as much as He loves you. It's just amazing journey.
Yeah.
Um, because when God called me to speak, I'm like, oh, how you want me to do it? I was in
Right.
church,
Uh-huh.
sitting there, and all of a sudden I just hear God say, "Speak," and I'm like, what? And I know it wasn't like get up and prophesy, none of that. I knew that it wasn't
Right,
that.
right, right.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
oh wow, what? Really? Who?
Mhm.
And I'm like, so how you want me to do it? You want me to
Right.
preach? You want me to teach? You want me to evangelize? You want me to do this? And I was listening to all these things. God never said a word.
Mm.
Never said a word. So I just had to walk that journey from, on God's doing to speak. And I
Mhm.
guess the first speaking is make sure I speak with respect to others.
That's right. Mhm.
Speaking comes in all different forms. And so
Mhm.
it's been an interesting journey.
Yeah.
Very interesting journey. Hmm.
Yeah. And ministry is not always on the platform. A lot of people think ministry is like you got to be, at church or in a platform. Okay, yes, it's there, but it's so many other places. It's like what you do with health and wellness and how you talk to clients. That's ministry within itself because you get to
Within
know
itself.
people, they get to know you. You going I mean, if it's the word is in you, you're gonna share it, it's gonna come out regardless.
Right, right,
Somebody gonna need to be encouraged, uplifted. Life is challenging.
right,
You
right,
got grief, and so ministry is on various different levels and various different platforms.
absolutely, absolutely. I talk about that in my book, for the 7 processes for your greater purpose,
Mm-hmm.
7 steps toward your greater purpose.
Yes,
That's,
ma'am.
and I list one of them as people.
Mm.
People is your greatest purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
to
right.
whether we like them or not, they are our greatest purpose. And we
Mm-hmm.
were talking about a group of people not in church today as they used to be, but
Mm-hmm.
yet when that time comes, you need somebody to pray for you. You need
Mm-hmm.
somebody to bury your family. You need
Mm-hmm.
somebody to bury you. And yet,
Mm-hmm.
who's going to do all of that if you're not connected with the church?
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Mm-hmm.
I say the word says, "Do not forsaken from the assembly of the saints."
Yeah.
Whether you like them or not in the
Mhm.
church, they help you to grow to be the best that God has called you to be. And
Right.
so we need that. We still
Right.
need that. And so yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But you said if they're helping you to grow, so you got to make sure you were in the right place. Because if you just there and you just a number and you're
Right.
going through the motion and you're not growing or getting what you need spiritually, then
Right.
that might not be the place for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what walking with God will help you to understand, that it is about growth. You're absolutely right about that. So I always ask when people say, well, I decided to join the church. I say, why? Why? And so and they go, Dr. Hawkins. I said, no, that's a good question. And because it has to be within your purpose.
Yeah.
You have to have a vital reason of why you want to go. I said, because one thing, you're going to meet people who may not be nice to you, and they're in the church. And so when you meet these people who are not nice to you, that are you going to stop going? I said that shouldn't be a reason for you to stop going.
Right.
If you're going to grow and be the best that you can, get what you can, so you can be the best person that God wants you to be to
That's
help
right.
His kingdom. So yes, you're right. You're right. When I went to seminary, when I went to seminary, because I was mad at God when God called me. And I'm like, told me to go to seminary, and I got upset, and I said, I ain't going to. I ain't going to seminary. I'm not going. I fought it. I fought it for a long time. But basically, I ran for my call for 8 years. And I'm telling you, girl, my life got rough in those 8 years. After a while, I just said, okay, have your way. I'm tired. So I ended up going to, I told my pastor about it at that time. I said, you know what? I really do enjoy Bible study. It's really good. I said, but I'm thinking of something more. And the first thing came out of his mouth was seminary. Ooh, I got mad at him. So I just walked off. I got mad and walked off. But anyway, and then after that, I went ahead and applied, and I was just hoping it was not going to sell me, right? It was not going to sell me. And I called that lady. She said, oh, yeah, Willie, man, we got your papers. You start in November. I went, what? God again. So when I finally got to seminary, I stumped on the ground. I'm here now. I'm here. What you want? What you want me to learn? I stayed with God for a while, but after that first year, I learned that ministry was so much more than just in the pulpit.
That's right.
Like a child that was in Wonderland. It was so much you can in ministry besides, being in the pulpit.
Yeah.
So, right. There's so much more. And I learned to be very thankful for that. So yes, absolutely. So
Awesome.
yeah. So we never know what God would call us to do.
Yeah.
Be faithful, stay in meditation, let God sit with you in that moment of meditation for sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was good stuff.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh, you're very welcome. So we've seen a lot of people coming in. So y'all, this is Dr. Willie Mae Hawkins. And where are you from again?
I live in Enfield.
Okay.
My home base is Enfield, but I travel around a lot. And so because I'm a part of my denomination, which is the United Church of Christ. So I do a lot of traveling here and there. So yeah. People think I live somewhere else. But no, I'm not from New York.
Okay.
This country, look, not with this country dialect, but anyway. But
awesome. Some people are just coming on. Hey, Miss Julia, Bobby, BJ, Jerry. Just go ahead and repeat just a little bit for those that's just coming in. A little bit about what you do. She's going to be y'all at the event Saturday, March 29th, My Divine Connections 15th magazine anniversary. She's going to be one of the vendors. So, like, if you are listening, you definitely want to connect with her. She has a lot of health and wellness, different things. She's also a speaker and different things like that. So, I'm going to let her, I know I summed it up a little bit, but go ahead and share again what you're bringing to the event and a little bit about what you do for those that just came in.
Hi again, everyone. I will be sharing about the variety of the things that I do in with building a vineyard for self-care. I will definitely be touching base on gut health, which is very important for our bodies to understand our gut and the poison, the toxins, medication, and so much that we have put into our system that has caused our walls of our gut to be thin and to tear and to cause other toxins to go throughout our bodies and causing health issues from diabetes, high blood pressure, to liver cancer, whatever cancer there is, to your body changing, knee problems, to a variety of things that will happen to your body when you have leaky gut, knowing that toxin, inflammation, and all of those things are going throughout your body that are not healthy. And once it attached to our body somewhere and somehow, it could be our lungs, it could be our liver, it could be our pancreas, it can be our knees, it can be our hip, it could be our hair on our body, it could be skin rashes, it can be a variety of things, because all diseases starts in the gut, and we must understand that. But if we are mindful to take care of our gut with healthy products to thicken the walls, keeping our gut healthy, recover, having what is healthy for our body, for healing, our gut for healing, we will realize some of the issues that we have will indeed go away. It was lessened. We have people who are who has been healed from 4-stage cancer. We had people whose hair is now thickened. They used to have alopecia. Now some of them got hair again, back on their heads. Then you have people who used to walk with canes. They no longer walk with canes anymore. And it's just so much healing that's going on. Product that we have that's called Love Biome. This is a health and wellness product. It's part of my health and wellness business. So I definitely want to share that with you. There were people who used to be on insulin who are no longer on insulin anymore. And actually, there are people who used to have taken pills for whatever their issue may have been. Either they have reduced their pills, they're down to 1 pill now, when they used to have 4 or 5 pills, or some of them not on pills anymore, because their issue has solved itself through products that's all natural fruits and vegetables to heal the gut lining and to strengthen it. And so it's amazing what products would do. So I'll be there to talk more about gut health and other things, such as developing your self-care plan.
Yes.
Some of us are stressed out. Okay, we're stressed out.
Say that again.
And so we are stressed out for whatever reason. The climate today. Oh my God. So I do help those to have a self-care plan, as well as we talk about other areas, from working out 30 minutes a day. What are some things that you can do to work out 30 minutes a day, to get that in? 30 minutes a day. I also help with those who are diabetics. I have a diabetic support group. We look at a lot of things. We look at the food that we eat. We look at what's going on. We look at our stress level. We look at a variety of things that is hindering us to reduce our diabetes issues. And so we talk about sleep and about a variety of things. So I'm excited about it. I look forward to seeing all of you all there. And as she said, I need 5 people, but it could be more people.
Oh yeah.
To come to this event. So I look forward to meeting you there.
Yes.
As well as sharing more about what we do with building a vineyard for self-care. I do want to make sure I share again that I also work with churches with their congregational health and wellness.
Okay.
I present seminars from 30 minutes a day, talking about 30 minutes matter, right? Even to we talk about the realities that we go through, the realities, which is not always the good things, do stress us out.
Yep.
We talk about what is that we can do to rest, what we can do to diet, what we can do, exercise, as well as meditate. So that's a variety of things that we do for our churches, and for having a health and wellness weekend or health and wellness day. Yes. And so my first calling is to speak. And that is to make sure I share what we can do, because we have to be reminded that God needs us to build the kingdom, right?
That's right.
And to help build the vineyard. And that's what I call it, the vineyard.
Right.
We are the grapes, and we need to be nice, healthy grapes, if you will.
Right.
There's a lot of things that we can talk about that day. Coming to my table.
That's right.
Let's talk about a variety of things that I can do to assist you, your family, as well as your church. So please come. We want to talk about what is abundance. What can you do to be more happy and to enjoy the world? What can you do to even travel? Sometimes you don't have to travel far. And we can just explore what's in our backyards, if you will. Something my neighbor used to say. There's tons of things we can do to just have a peaceful and joyful moment. Again, for building a vineyard for self-care, we are about speaking and doing health and wellness for peace and joy, because that's what we all really want. We want peace.
That's right.
In our lives, not all the gossiping that's going on today, all the stuff that we see on TV.
That's right.
A lot of these dramas. It's good to hear about some dramas to keep us going, but also keep us away from the realities that we have to deal with ourselves.
That's right.
And so if we have to confront ourselves, we will deal with our self-care.
That's
to
right.
be the best that God has called us to be.
Awesome. I just want to give a shout out to people that's coming in. Miss Williams, Elder Pastor Karen, Jasmine Rhodes. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all can go back and watch the replay, but thank y'all for coming on. In talking to Dr. Willie May Hawkins, and she is going to be at the event. It is my Divine Connections 15th magazine event. We're going to have praise dance. We're going to have mom. We're going to have gospel groups. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have spoken word. We're going to have saxophonists. We want you guys to come out in the community and celebrate with us. God is doing phenomenal things, and I promise you, you will have a divine connection experience once you get to the building. Okay, so we're going to do a lot in a short period of time, but we're going to maximize the opportunity that God has given us. All right, so get your tickets. Tickets are $35. Go to the website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. And we look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be in Greensboro this year at the Kingdom Covenant, 520 Take Street, TAGUE, in Greensboro, North Carolina at 11 a.m. So we look forward to seeing you there, making it happen. Thank you to my guest, Dr. Willie May Hawkins. And I am DelorisWilliams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. And we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much, and we'll stay tuned. Hold tight.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.